Hello, my soul family. Welcome back. Welcome back to the tree. I'm up here, lit a fire, so if you see the smoke coming up, stay warm here. It's been hovering around -4. It's been chilly. It's the first warm day out here. I had to get up here. I've been up here 2 or 3 times. Tried to get in here. Kind of just hovered around the tree. Walked around, just kind of walked around the bottom base of the mountain. Been doing some soul searching. Coming into this new moon. We're sitting on the 18th. And these are all timeless readings. But we're sitting on this new moon. We're on the Pisces new moon. Some are calling it the super new moon. Pisces new moon. The lunar New Year's. This is a time to shed some of the old from the past year and bring forward the new year, the new in our life. I want to speak of a couple cards the tree just made me pull, and that I asked what they wanted me to talk about. This is the Tzolk'in. The Tzolk'in. The ancient Mayans, who are revered as master timekeepers, created a calendar whose accuracy has not slipped one day in over 25 centuries. This circular representation of a portion of that tradition called the Tzolk'in, or sacred round, is based on a count of 260 days. As the illustration shows, 20 of these days are named, and they each have 13 facets. Pulling this card reminds you to consider how time is affecting your life. Are you engaging time as a wave that nurtures, allowing segments of deep relaxation and personal development? Or have you become enslaved to time, finding barely enough opportunity to get the essentials of survival in order? Take a brief moment and view your relationship with this circle of time and the hopes and the dreams you have placed within the circle of your life experience. View this card as representing a signpost of cosmic order, a reminder that your time in this physical world is yours to orchestrate. Let time become a measure of the joy, growth, and freedom that passes through you day or night. You know, we find ourselves running and chasing so-called dream that is an illusion, that's manufactured by, I was just fucking gonna say it, bullshit television, social media, keeping up with the Joneses. I, in 46 years, have chased that. I have become a master at chasing it. Last year, I have left it, social media. I've left jobs, relationships, time, TV, nothing in this spiritual development of life. And I've never been so happy. I today read a joke. How does a cucumber become a pickle? Goes through a jarring experience. I had to laugh because, man, that's like the dark night of the soul. That is like the spiritual awakening that we go through. I guess I graduated to being a pickle. You know, today's a great day because I just dropped my daughter off and she's doing her first premiere up on a mountain in a booth doing personal tarot readings. She just turned 18 years old and I'm so proud of her. Super proud of her. She is one that more works with people and not alone. I'm kind of your tree witch that only works alone and feels more accompanied to being alone. But I have found some beautiful things in the last week. The divine universe, you know, being a divine feminine and just having my arms open and allowing life to flow and being in receiving. Some things have happened where a cherished, beautiful gem more precious than rubies has been brought into my life. And she has brought joy and happiness to me. And we'll just see where it goes. It's beautiful friendship. Time. Use it well. I didn't get all this chrome for nothing. I love you guys. Just reading card number 2, which kind of blew me away. That is duality. This message, it's beautiful. Separation from the natural world and our own nature has been the guiding force of civilization for a very long time. Polarity and division have manifested as dichotomy, prejudice, and opposition. This pretense of otherness and separation has left modern humans disconnected from themselves and has left many with constant tensions, fear, and hopelessness. This card speaks to the understanding and releasing feelings of separation, grief, or fear. There are times in our lives when feeling separateness and isolation overwhelm our sense of serenity and wholeness. A place for grief exists in the healing process, so long as we understand that it is part of the movement towards healing and it does not become a stuck place of pain and suffering. Quantum physics, in confirmation of ancient philosophies, provide proof that we are not separate and alone, but connected physically, energetically to everything in the universe. The duality card asks you to see separation and how it is affecting your life, and then to rediscover within yourself the joy and the connectedness that is the true nature of reality. Dark night of the soul. Duality. Finding samadhi. Finding one with Christ. Also known as chi. Prana. That duality only exists in the mind. Once you start to live with heart and soul and spirit, duality finds itself dying. You know, the mind is a great servant. It is not a master and should never be a master. Don't let it ever be a master. Get out of the mind, because that's where it starts to destroy. Follow your heart, follow your spirit, listen, become one with Christ, become prana, become chi, become samadhi. Such beauty in it. Beauty in it. Don't get me wrong, it is not easy to do, and I find myself getting into my mind all the time, but then I find myself reminding myself what it is and who it is. 3 cards popped out of here when I asked what I should talk about. I'm being told to read it to you. I told you about a beautiful person that was brought into my life by divine intervention. She's been there many times. Let me see if I can find this card here. Oh yeah, I saved it. I know for a reason. Oh, I hate dirty rabbits. The smoke in my eyes. Dancing through eternity. Relationship. This relationship goes back to that duality card, and we are all connected. I have a relationship with you. You have a relationship with me. We have a relationship with all beings, all everything. We are surrounded by spiral patterns. Every time we step into a relationship and begin one of the most important dances of life, spirals are about growth, dynamic balance, universal integrity. This is the promise and the potential of every new relationship. Guided by love and respect, begin the dance of relationship with the realization that this could be the true love of your life, the most important friendship you have ever experienced, or the perfect partnership you need for your life's work. Do not allow fear of commitment or remembrance of love lost to create barriers or reservations. Travel the spiral to the center of its joyful potential. Feel the ecstasy of the new deep within your being. Feel love for all life and kinship with the people who pass through or sometimes share eternity with you in this dance. Honor the long-term relationships that have nurtured you, and make yourself a promise to renew all those that have special meaning but may have suffered from too much busyness or simple neglect. Know that in loving, you will be loved. It's the one thing I pray for the most. But I know I'm not alone. Iron sharpens iron. Man is not supposed to be alone. Man's not supposed to not feel touch. I'm talking man and woman. Because you women too, we build barriers. In my quest for knowledge, I'll read this to you guys sometime and say it's a channeling from Jesus. And the 13th disciple, which is never spoke of, that he learned the most from, that was his love of his life, Miriam of Magdala. She taught him how to think like a woman and also be a man. And as I resonate as a divine feminine, I am stuck in a man's body, but I have both, and I have to find that balance. He talks about using the creative mind and both sides of the mind. As I said, that 1644. You women, and then as us men, we have to work with the duality of both the divine feminine and masculine energies and not let one move more than the other. This card right here, this is a 22 card. 22 was yesterday. Thursday night, I had said goodbye to my new friend. And happy trails. And, you know, I hope to meet you soon again when our trails meet again. And I asked for clarity, but, you know, I've been chasing snowstorms and stuff, and I've been super tired. And I went to bed and I asked for clarity. I prayed. I was on my knees and really praying. And I asked for clarity to come upon my dreams. And they let me sleep and get good night rest. And the next morning I got to work and I was like, well, that's interesting. I didn't get much from that. But then angel numbers started coming in. Once I had my cup of coffee and I was awake and ready to go, angel numbers came in. 222 came in 7 times yesterday. And I was like, I was typing it in to look what it was for. 777 came by my truck. And I was like, wow. 777 came on a receipt the night before as I said goodbye to my new friend. And a new beginning. Balance and harmony. It's beautiful. Also, it says to have faith. This new moon's asking us, are we going to go out and change? Are we going to get in a way? Or are we going to sit in divine flow with our arms open to receive and allow to have faith in this upcoming time? My mind says go out and do something. But my heart says, kick back and relax and let it come to you. We all have a decision to make, which way we want to go. Do we want to be light or do we want to be dark? Do we want to be positive or do we want to be negative? Do we want to love or do we want to hate? Well, I had to do a spiritual bath today, and that's one of the reasons why I'm up here. I burned a bunch of sage and cedar too before I put the camera on. My counterpart, my divine awakening, could be a twin flame, could be a false flame. I don't know anymore, and I really don't care. But man, she triggered me. She got a brand new car, and she had a busted tail light out in her car already. I said, nice tail light, what'd you do? She goes, oh, I backed into a friend's car. Tail light's too high to back up to a car. It would have hit the bumper if it was a car. I said, oh, your friend's truck? I don't even know why I'm saying this, because I shouldn't allow it to have any energy in my life, but I guess maybe if you guys can learn something. But I fought this, and I laugh now because I told her, I said, yeah, your friend's truck. And she just rolled her eyes and got in the car and left. And you get to a point in your life and your consciousness is so high that you could read a liar. You can see if somebody's coming at you the right way or the wrong way. The other day I walked into 7-Eleven, grabbed a cup of coffee, mid-snow shift, and, speaking Spanish to the people behind the counter, and a lady behind me, a young woman, copycats me. And I was like, that was kind of weird. I said hi to her, went over and made my cup of coffee. Well, she paid for her stuff, walked over to me, and she had crystals hanging from her ears. She had an essence. She started asking me questions, and I just let the guiding light speak through me. She's gone through the dark night of the soul, and she searches also. And lo and behold, she felt better when we parted each other. And I drove by her car, and her front license plate read 844448 was the license plate number. I stopped. I said, man, that's a really, really cool number. And she goes, I know, and smiled. People come into your life for minutes, seconds, sometimes eternity, like it said. They're there, then they're gone. Sometimes you're lent to learn lessons over and over from them to trigger you daily. Last night I came across one of my favorite gay friends at the gas station. And he was talking about how cruel people are and how they speak such evil, nasty words. And I said, will you listen to me for a second? I said, man, I have been kicked down. I've been stomped on the ground. I have been left for dead. I have been so drastically hurt by words and the nastiness of a split tongue of a serpent. And I will tell you, in this last year, through this awakening, I no longer care what people think or say. I validation and my gratitude through my actions and from myself, for I no longer need anybody else to bring that to me. As I say that, I still yearn for people, but I know now when this divine love comes into my life, I can offer them the truest, unconditional love and freedom to where they can enjoy their life and express their life and experience their journey. But we can do it together, but we can do it separate. Knowing that I don't need validation, nor do they from me. There's beauty in this. Let's check the time here. See where I'm at. Whoa, can't see. 26:17. Let's pull one oracle message. One last one. What is the oracle for this beautiful day, this new moon? Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, ancestors. Stonehenge. Stonehenge. This is a 36 card. This is magic. If you do not believe in magic, your life will not be magical. Magic, like the power of Stonehenge, is a part of the unknowable, that which you cannot describe, but which exists to make your life extraordinary. It is a part of goodness of your spirit. It is that mysterious and intriguing part of your spiritual life. Magic, what we are all looking for. But if you try to hold it and name it and describe it, you will lose it. You must talk around magic, describe what led you there, and give thanks for that part of the universe that is unknowable and full of color and strength and magic. Our relationship out of our relationship comes magic. Out of the friction of forgetting and remembering comes magic. Out of the mist of dawn and the mysteries of creation comes the magic that we call life. Out of our passions for existence comes magic. Stonehenge, Sedona. North of me, there is a very spiritual site. The root chakra of the world, Mount Shasta. I sit on a ley line. I found this tree by magic. I was just led up here one day, and it's been a godsend. Life is great, peoples. Life is great. Life can't be spelled without if. That's why you live life. You live it. You enjoy it. Find the joy. Find the happiness. Find the love. Find the flow. I love you guys. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful people. Beautiful things are happening. Go live a life. Remember that spiral. Jump in it. Find the center of it. Enjoy. Love. Remember that circle of time. What are we doing? How are we doing it? Remember duality. Find it. Embrace it. Learn how to live with it. Learn how to let it control you. We all are one. We are all one love. So be positive. Do not fear, for you are loved. Till next time. 2 equals 4. 4 equals 8. 8 equals 16. 16 equals 32. Starts moving fast after that. Spread the love. Spread the light. Get out there. Heal. Become awakened. And enjoy this beautiful life that we have. Only get it once. And then our spirit comes back. Hopefully, you won't have to learn your lessons again. I love you guys. Peace out.